Okay, sound check. So this video is to demonstrate how to mount the fused quartz sample onto a steel disc. It might be difficult to see in the video, but I do have a piece of fused quartz here on the table, and I've got a steel disc. The first step to this is to clean both the fused quartz and the steel, and I use acetone as my solvent. In general, I will start in the center of the sample and make concentric circles until I get to the edge. And the steel will tend to have residual oil from the manufacturing process, so it's important to have all of that removed. And you can take a look at your cotton swab to see if there's any debris coming off still. So you want to continue cleaning until the cotton swab comes off clean. I use a new one for the fused quartz sample. And we'll do the same thing with the quartz. We'll clean both sides of that sample. If you are remounting an existing piece of fused quartz, you need to make sure that all the residual glue gets off of the surface of the fused quartz before you mount it again. Now your steel discs are generally stamped out of the big sheet of metal, so one side will be somewhat rounded and the other side will be flat. We want the flat side to be facing down. Sometimes you can do a push test to see if one side of the steel disc rocks where the other side does not. When we're ready to mount the sample, we're going to take super glue. Not sure if we can see that. We want the super glue to be in liquid form, not gel form. And it's enough to have a single drop of glue. Too much glue is not good. And we take our fused quartz sample with the tweezers, and we are going to press it into the glue at a 45-degree angle. So I'm just trying to get the angle here right. So we start on the edge and we rotate the sample down into the glue. That will push the glue underneath so that there are no air bubbles. And then we can take our cotton swab and push down on the surface normally for a few seconds. That will squeeze out all the glue and any possible air bubbles. And we'll leave it here for a couple of minutes so that the glue can set. Super glue will outgas, and that gas can redeposit on the sample surface. So if you have a small fan to blow over top of the surface while it's curing, that can be good. Or just when everything is cured, make sure that you give the surface a really good clean with acetone to remove any residual super glue. And that is it for mounting the fused quartz sample.